Now, Chapter 11 of Companies Act 2013. This chapter is all about the directors. Here, the section numbers are from section 149 to section 172. Coming to section 149, company to have a board of directors. Board composition for a public company, minimum 3 directors. For a private company, minimum 2 directors. For one person company, minimum 1 director. Maximum 15 directors can be there in any company. If any company wants to have more than 15 directors, they should have a special resolution. Women director. Women director, the companies which are listed must have at least one woman director. Resident director. At least one director should be a resident director. What it means is he or she should have stayed in India for more than 182 days in one financial year. Independent directors. Listed public company should have at least one third of the total directors as independent directors. For example, total directors are 10. The one third of 10 will come to 3.33, but it should be rounded to the next digit, that is 4. For means for 10 members directors company, for a listed public company, minimum 4 directors should be there. Who can be a independent director? A independent director should not be a managing director or whole time director or nominee director or promoter or any relatives of them. For an independent director, the period to which he can he or she can continue is for a period of 5 years, but the cooling period for an independent director is only 3 years. But for auditors, the independent for the auditors either can be a firm or an individual, the cooling period is 5 years. Here in independent directors it's only 3 years. And coming to the schedule 4 of Companies Act, key management personals, there only all these directors key management personals will come. Maximum 2 consecutive terms for an independent director. Cooling off period 3 years, we have already seen. For reappointment, special resolution should be there. Rotation. At least one third of the directors other than independent directors are liable to retire by rotation. Now, section 150, selection and data of independent directors. Selection from central government notified data bank. Due diligence of the independent director is company's responsibility. They are appointed at the time of general meeting. Justification for the appointment of independent director should be given in general meeting. Section 151, small shareholder director. Listed company may appoint maximum of one small shareholder who will continue his term for 3 years, not 5 years. Here the term is 3 years. Who is small shareholder? Anyone who is having nominal value of less than or equal to 20,000 rupees of face value of the shares. Section 152, appointment of directors. Every director should have a DIN, that is director identification number. It is an unique number which is given by central government. For any person who want to become a director of a company should apply for DIN. without fail in 30 days of in 30 days of his appointment. Application form for DIN and the fees is fixed. Allotment of DIN is done in within 1 month, which is covered under section 154. 155. One person can have only one DIN. No person can hold more than one DIN. Section 156. Intimation of DIN. Director informs company within 1 month. Section 157. Company to inform ROC about DIN of director. Company informs ROC within 15 days. Director should inform company about his DIN within 1 month, but company should inform fastly within 15 days to ROC about DIN of the director. If fails, company and officer both are liable to pay 25,000 penalty plus 100 per day, maximum of 1 lakh. 25,000 minimum plus 100 per day, maximum 1 lakh for both company and officer. Section 158. Quoting of DIN. Every director should quote DIN for all the purposes. Director is identified by his DIN only. Section 159. Penalty. Up to 50,000, continuing default 500 per day. Section 160. Right to stand for directorship. All the directors other than the retiring directors can apply for directorship. Notice should be given 14 days before the meeting. Minimum deposit of 1 lakh as candidature should be deposited. If he is not elected, if he is elected or if he gets 25% of the votes, then he will get 1 lakh refund of his candidature. Deposit is not required for independent director or n- nominee NRC or board recommended director. Section 161. Additional alternate nominee directors. Alternate director absence from India greater than or equal to 3 months. Additional director till next AGM. Casual vacancy. Board fills members next approval till general meeting. Section 162. Directors to be voted individually. No block appointment unless unanimous consent. Otherwise, resolution void. Section 163. Proportional representation. It is applicable for greater than or equal to two-thirds of directors. Appointment is done once in 3 years. Disqualifications are mentioned in Section 164 of Companies Act. If he is having unsound mind, if the director is proved insolvent, if he is convicted for greater than or equal to 6 months, if sentence greater than or equal to 7 years or lifetime bar, non filling of financial statements or returns for 3 years also automatically disqualifies the director. If he is disqualified, then the period for the disqualification is 5 years. Section 165. Maximum number of directorship. A person can hold in maximum directorship in maximum 20 companies and maximum 10 public companies. 20 companies generally, but in case of public companies, maximum cap is at 10. Dormant companies excluded from this rule. Penalty rupees 2000 per day, maximum of 2 lakh. Section 166. Duties of directors. All the directors should act as per the articles of association which are mentioned in chapter 2, which is not there in syllabus. AOA. Good faith, due care and due diligence, no conflict of interest, no undue gain, penalty for not doing his duties correctly 1 to 5 lakh. Vacation of office, section 167. Disqualification if he is absent for greater than 12 months. Conviction if for greater than or equal to 6 months. RPT violations means related party transactions violations. If all are vacate, promoter or central government appoints the directors. Section 168 resignation. Notice in writing DIR 11 optional by director. Liability continues for acts during all the tenure. Removal of director. Ordinary resolution. Independent director's second term. If he wants to get removed, then special resolution. Vacancy filed same meeting or casual vacancy. Section 170 Register of Directors and Key Management Personals like CEO, CFO, CRO maintain at maintained at registered office. Return filed within 30 days for the Register of Directors. Section 171 Inspection. Register open during business hours. All the copies within 30 days. Section 172 Residual penalty. For a company, it is 50,000 plus 500 per day, maximum 3 lakh. For an officer, it is 1 lakh maximum. This is all about sections 149 to 170 of top chapter 11 directors of Companies Act 2013. That's it. Next in the next video we will do meetings of board of directors from section 173 to 195. Thank you.